What is going on, guys? It is Q&A time. So in my last vlog, I asked you guys to leave some comments down below and I was going to answer them in a upcoming video. So here it is. So I got a bunch of questions on my phone and let's bang them out. Where in Toronto are you from? I can't tell you that. Okay, next up, love the video and awesome editing. My questions for you. How old are you? I am 24 years young. Number 2, what inspired you other than Will Tennyson to start training? Honestly, I think early days, it was like movie characters, like movie actors, like for example, Tom Holland in Spider-Man, or like a little before then. I kind of always wanted to have abs and just be fit, and I wasn't really fit growing up. So the inspiration kind of started from there. I went on YouTube, saw David Lade, saw different influencers, and that just started the journey. What camera lens and tripod do you use? So the camera that I'm currently filming on is the Sony ZV-E1. The lens is a Tamron 17 to 28, something like that. And the tripod is actually a light stand. It's a cheap light stand from Amazon. So maybe I'll add it to the link in my bio if I remember. What's the name of your haircut? I need that. So I started with a low taper fade in the summer, and then I kind of wanted to grow out my hair, and that's what I'm currently doing. I think the hair is called like a layered fringe, like a mid-length layered fringe. That's what you can tell your barber. What's my favorite muscle to work? If I could only pick one muscle, probably shoulders. And if it's more than one, it's probably chest, shoulders, and back. What muscles do you feel you get the best mind to muscle connection? Great question. I think for me, either my chest or my abs. When I'm doing like chest presses, I can really feel like the squeeze in my chest, but maybe it's because I'm like really focusing on growing the upper chest. So I'm like really intentionally the heck out of my chest. For him, it's back and triceps. Back is kind of a little hard. I think because I can't really see my lats while I'm doing rows or pull downs, the mind to muscle connection is a little more difficult. What's my least favorite muscle to work? For him, it's biceps. Honestly, it has to be hamstrings, I think. I don't really enjoy sitting there doing hamstring curls and RDLs and stuff like that. So it would have to be hamstrings. Because leg extensions, those are pretty fun. Squats are fun as well. If he said muscle group, I would say legs. Okay, so we got a bunch of questions next. How long have I been training for? This one's a tough one. I've been training since high school, but I was kind of not really following the best plan, and I was just doing random stuff. I started seriously training back in 2020. That's when I dedicated myself in January. I'm like, this is the year I'm going to change my life. I'm going to try my hardest in the gym, and that's kind of where all the progress really started. I started eating properly, getting enough protein, following a real workout plan, and that's kind of where the whole transformation started for me. Number 2, how old are you? 24 years young. Number 3, Gymshark or YoungLA? Personally, I prefer YoungLA, but the Gymshark Onyx collection looks like a super suit. I tried to get it 4 times and failed. I like YoungLA's streetwear, like their lifestyle clothing, like their sweatpants, their hoodies, their tees. I think on those items, they really kill it. They also have really nice compression shirts, but I think I prefer the design of like the Onyx from Gymshark instead. I think Gymshark's a little more specialized in like gym wear because I like the way that they make their Henleys or their Prime t-shirt because it's like muscle fit and it fits really nice around the chest and shoulders. I think there's like pros and cons to both, but I personally like both brands because I own items from both brands, and it's not like I'm sponsored by anyone, so I can just buy from both brands. Next question. When Black Friday comes, my money... Okay, and when Black Friday comes, my money just disappears. I'm not sure if that's a question, but that happens to me too. When your store launches, will you ship to Europe? Yes, I will be. I'm going to be shipping worldwide. I'm going to ship to as many countries as possible because I want all you guys to be able to rep Momentum. Momentum right here. Unreleased hoodie, by the way. Zip up. What do you guys think? Is it fire? But yes, I'll be shipping to Europe. Do you want to become a Gymshark athlete or YoungLA athlete? So initially, when I first started this whole journey, I wanted to be a Gymshark athlete. But now I'm kind of just creating my own brand, so I'm not really sure. I guess a momentum athlete. Next question. I can't wait for Black Friday. Why do you take supplements at night? Is it better than morning? In the morning, I take my creatine, and then I take my supplements at night because that's when I remembered to do it. Because during dinner, I have my supplements near my dinner table, so that's when I usually take them. But I don't know if there's an optimal time for it. Maybe like magnesium is the only one that has like an optimal time, or ashwagandha, but I don't really take that one. Next question, do you stretch after your workouts? So I stretch before my workouts, but not really after. But I think it would be a good idea to stretch after my workouts, but I just don't have enough time. Next question, how has the gym and working out impacted your life? This is a really good question. So quality of life in general, there are two parts, mentally and physically. So mentally, it has cleared up and helped my mental health a ton. Just to be able to like go to a specific location, just go crazy and train really hard. More than like the physical aspect, it really helps you mentally. So if you ever deal with like mental health issues like I have in the past during high school, I think the gym is a really good place to help you with that. And then physically, my body just feels good. Feels nice to have muscles. I can lift things. There are no pains around my body. I try not to ego lift so I don't have any injuries. And that's how it has impacted my life. And then a little further from that, the gym has taught me a lot about life actually, because the gym, you don't go to the gym once and get jacked. You kind of have to go every single day, show up consistently in order to build muscle. So I've kind of taken that similar framework into life. So for example, creating content, I know that if I make one video, I'm not going to be viral, famous, Mr. Beast. It's going to take a bunch of videos. So I'm going to have to go show up every single day, make videos, which is what I've been trying to do. I try to post every single day on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and just build that momentum, you know? And then just, I know one day, if I keep showing up every single day, it's like putting tickets in a lottery system. Every single day, I can put as many tickets as I want, and the tickets are videos. But it's actually skewed into my advantage because I can put an unlimited amount of lottery tickets into the lottery ticket giveaway system. So I don't have to pray to be lucky. I can create my own luck by just ruthlessly being consistent with the amount of videos that I make. And regardless of the outcome, which I can't control, because you can't control the outcome, but you can control what you do and the inputs that you do. So I can control the amount of videos I make. I can control showing up every single day, but I can't control if I'm going to be viral, be famous, make a ton of money. So I just try to control what's in my control. And that's kind of how the gym influenced my life. I've taken a lot of lessons from the gym and just applied it in everyday life. Next question, what workout split do you currently run and which one is your favorite? So I currently run a weird split. It's a PPL mixed with a bro split. But in the past I did like full body every other day, upper lower, PPL. And honestly, I kind of just stuck with what I enjoy training. So I only hit legs once a week because legs aren't my favorite, and it's not really my priority to grow it. And I mainly hit chest and back the most, and also like my arms. But I'll try to make a full video on my workout split one day, so stay tuned. Next question, I try to train and do well in school, but it's always hard to go to the gym because I have to study. How did you manage it? Great question. So thankfully back in high school, my school opened up their gym after school, so I just went there right after my last class, trained for an hour, and then I just went home, ate food, did my homework, went to bed, the end. And then in university, in post-secondary, I also had a really nice gym on campus, so I just went to the gym after my classes, ate some food beforehand. Sometimes I would bring like a granola bar or a protein bar beforehand to give myself some energy, and I would just train after school, go back home, eat some food, do my homework, and that's about it. Next question, what do you use to track your meals and workouts every day? I saw you use ChatGPT, but what do you ask it? So I use this specific prompt on screen, and basically the way it works is I have a food scale that I bought from Walmart or Amazon. Pretty cheap, like 10 bucks. I'll take my bowl, put it on, put my food in it, get the number, give it a ChatGPT. I'll be like, for example, 200 grams of white rice and 200 grams of chicken breast. And then I would send that to ChatGPT and it'll go like, this amount of calories, this amount of protein. Here is your daily log for the day. So after every single meal I give it, it'll give me an updated like view of like the whole day. So that's what I use. I don't track my workouts. Maybe I should, but maybe sometime in the future. Next question. How did you start your YouTube journey and what sources and references do you use? Also, love the content. Thank you. So how did I start? It started with just the idea and passion of always wanting to be a YouTuber, create content on the internet. It was always a dream of mine. I grew up watching YouTube and I just always loved it. If you go on my phone, actually, you're going to see that I spend the most amount of time on YouTube. I'm always watching YouTube videos. So I became obsessed with it. I had the desire to create videos. But I was always too afraid to do it. I was afraid to get on camera. I was afraid to speak to the camera. And I was just like nervous. But one day I had the opportunity to meet Will Tennyson. I was like, screw it. I'm going to vlog this whole day and just start my journey, because I'm sick of like sitting around, like always wishing, being like, oh, maybe I'll start tomorrow, maybe I'll do it next week, or maybe coming up with like a whole plan of like, okay, this is exactly how I'm going to post. I'm going to post this amount of time. I'm going to make this video exactly. And then like trying to be super calculated, like creating a whole plan, but then I would just never do it. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to take action. I don't even care what's going to happen. I just want to do it. So I created the video, and that singular video kickstarted the whole entire content journey, because right after that, I started posting more YouTube videos, and then I also started posting TikToks every single day, and that's kind of how everything started. What sources and references do I use? So I asked ChatGPT if I have any questions, or I'll just search it up on YouTube, and there's plenty of tutorials online on how to make YouTube videos. And hopefully that answers your question. Next question, do you still go to the gym when you're sick or have a cold? So no, I do not. First of all, I don't want to get people sick. And second of all, if my body is compromised, I won't be able to work out to my full ability. So in my opinion, it's just more productive to rest rather than trying to work out, because I'm going to have like a mid-workout. I might get sick. I might get even more sick, and I might infect people. So rather, if I rested, let my body fully heal, and then go to the gym, I feel like that's a little better option. So hopefully that answers your question. Next, how has people reacted to you posting? So initially, I actually created a new account, so no one in my circle actually knew that I created content, but it started popping up in their For You pages, their Explore pages and stuff. So they followed me, and honestly, they've been supportive, because thankfully my friends are pretty supportive and awesome. The people that are not really the best, I don't really keep them in my friend circle, but the people that I do have in my friend circle are really awesome and supportive. So they've been really cool about it, and they haven't really been throwing hate, or maybe if they have, they just kept it in their mind. So I think that concludes all the questions for this video. This is my first ever Q&A. It was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys made it this far, you guys are the real ones. Comment. Let's think of a word to comment down below. So then everyone that hasn't made it to the end of the video, they're gonna be so confused. They're like, what are they talking about? Okay, let's comment blue elephant. Blue elephant with a Christmas hat, with a Santa hat. Okay, so comment blue elephant with a Santa hat, and let's confuse everyone that didn't make it to the end. All right, so that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got a ton more content coming soon, and you guys are the best. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bam.